Ayman Khan here, 4 seconds out with Teofimo Lopez Sr. Teofimo, first of all, commiserations, not the way you wanted the night to go. Can you talk me through the fight?
No. Everything was fine. The sparring sessions were like what motivated me to this fight. That I was 100% sure we was gonna win. For some reason, the game plan. My son didn't do what I told him he was supposed to do. His rhythm was supposed to be different, where we were supposed to stop Shakur from doing whatever Shakur does best. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to him for winning. You know what I'm saying? But that was not my son in there. I think probably the networks and everybody, the media, everything leading up to this fight, everybody already talking that already about Shakur fighting in May, where the winner was supposed to go and fight in May, against whoever it was. So I think that probably got to him, you know what I'm saying? People talking about me being drunk, all that stuff, when he went to the press conference and I wasn't there, I didn't show up because I was resting. And I think all that affected him in this fight, Like a lot of people say, my son is like mentally like easy to, mess with. And how you gonna fight, a fight when everybody wants you to lose? You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened. It just looked like all his powers were not there. Like everything was like that we planned, everything that he did in sparring, everything that we planned to do was not there. His power was not there. I was in shock, man, and I think this a lot of this has to do with everybody not wanting him to win. You know what I'm saying? There was not one person talking good about him. You know what I'm saying? So, that has to stop. And in this planet, this world, that's why we have this sport. The best man has to win, and nobody knows who's winning unless, you know what I'm saying? The average person could have an opinion, you know what I'm saying? But when you have all the networks saying that my son's gonna get his ass whooped, that that every time my son looks at social media, they're talking bad about him, it's not right. It's not right. That got to change. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna prepare him. Maybe he's not ready. He's been 5 years without losing. He's defended his 140 weight title and his lenient belt. I think 5 times. I think it is. And I think he's ready to go to 147. You know what I'm saying? That he got beat up. Man, that was a headbutt, and my son didn't get beat up, man. He went to 12 rounds with a good boxer. We were supposed to do different things in there, and that didn't work, and that happens. It happens to anybody, you know what I'm saying? All the greats have lost, and they have come back, and they have done great. So, we're here. And we're gonna stay. He's still 28 years old. He's still not in his prime, and we're coming back stronger than ever. Next time I think he's ready to go to 147.
What were you saying to him in between rounds to try and get him to change the fight?
What we did in sparring, what he was doing in sparring, and for some reason he wasn't doing it, and that's why I was very upset. And I think we hurt Shakur, like I think in the 8th round, and he was hurt for about 2 rounds, and he let him come back. The whole plan was not to exchange with him. The whole plan was not to box with him. But I guess, it worked to Shakur's benefit, and congratulations to him and to his team. And we got to move to better things, you know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. A lot of great fighters have lost 8 times, and it's not. My son is not 40 years old or 30 or 48 years old, so we still got a lot more to do. Go to 147 and fight the best at 147.
One more question for me.
Yeah.
How is Teofimo doing right now?
The what?
I care about you. I care about your son. So I'm asking, how is Teofimo doing right now?
Oh, he's doing great. Everything's fine. You know, it's not like he got knocked out or whatever it is. You know,
More so mentally.
Mentally, of course he's gonna be all right. He wasn't okay the whole week. You know what I'm saying? I think like for about 2 or 3 weeks he wasn't okay because everybody was talking really bad about him. You know, that's got to stop. You know, and I think that it was a plan that worked. You know, because they know that my son sometimes takes everything serious, you know, and that's why he was talking the way he was talking in the press conference, you know, talking about a lot, you know, bad things and stuff like that. I told him to stop doing that, you know, but when you talk bad about your father, you know, that affects a lot. It affects a kid. It affects like somebody that you love, you know what I'm saying? And that got to stop, you know. My son is fine. We're gonna go right now, have something to eat, you know, enjoy ourselves, regroup, and come back. He's the greatest. He's one of the greatest fighters right now in the business, and let's see what happens, you know, in the future, and try to get one of the best fights out there.
Respect to you, respect to your son.
He came back, you know, he had a loss, he came back strong, he did great things, and he'll do the same thing again.
Respect, man.